Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube channel. I want to wish all of you a happy Halloween. The month of October just seemed to kind of flown by, and I really enjoy it because it is one of the few holidays that really celebrates movies. One of the key elements to making great Halloween is watching some great horror movies. And speaking of which, yesterday, for Throwback Thursday, I reviewed Thursday, I reviewed Carrie. So if you've not seen that video, check it out. You can find the link in the description box or up here in the recommended area. So make sure to check out that video. Yesterday, I reviewed Burnt with Mr. James Shue, the new Bradley Cooper film. But today, I'm going to be giving you Volume 2 of Jacob Tiranno's Rules of How to Survive a Horror Movie. 2 weeks ago, I gave you that. If you've not seen that, you can find that up here as well. I gave you guys Volume 1, and now I want to bring you guys Volume 2 in hopes that you will be able to survive if you find yourself in a scary movie situation. Okay, to quickly recap from Volume 1, I just want to bring you out these 4 rules that I feel like are very important. Rule number 1, learn to be selfish. Caring for others can just slow you down. I know that might be hard for some of you, but trust me, being selfish is way better than being locked in Leatherface's basement. Rule number 2, avoid all abandoned houses, empty old barns, and broken down gas stations. Rule number 3, do not attempt to play with Ouija boards, spell books, satanic ritual guides, or do not try to perform any seances. All you are doing is opening door for an unwelcome guest. Rule number 306, if you are ever an innocent bystander, and you are approached by someone that appears to be in a horror movie, do not help them. Again, it may sound harsh, but helpful strangers always get axed. That will bring us to Volume 2. Rule number 7, do not shower in the house alone. You do not want to wind up like Marion Crane. Rule number 10, never babysit. I don't care if it's for a sibling or it's a paid gig. It's a major mistake. Rule number 27, please keep holy water that's blessed by a priest, and a local priest's number on hand in case of any possessions of some sort. Now, though this method hasn't always proven to work, it's a common method and one that you should at least give a try. Rule number 36, always choose appropriate clothing. You don't want to be running from a killer and trip in your stilettos or your sagging pants. Running shoes are ideal, and it's best to avoid loose clothing. Rule number 47, in case you adopt or take in a child and weird things start happening, such as animals or people mysteriously disappearing, give the kid back. Addendum, in case you or your spouse give birth to this child, leave them at the fire station. For reference, please see The Orphan or The Omen. Rule number 54, don't ask the person with all white or all black eyes if they're okay. Just run. Rule number 62, whatever evil you're facing, monster, creature, spirit, demon, etc., there is usually a book on how to defeat it. It can conveniently be found in a library, a psychic's office, or in a grandmother's attic. Rule number 71, dispose or destroy of all the mirrors in your house. Not only can you summon Candyman and Bloody Mary from this, it is also acts like a portal to another world. And, well, who just wants that happening? Rule number 85, avoid large groups of birds that seem aggressive. Trust me. Rule number 99, hauntings can be complicated. A ghost or demon can haunt either a home or a person. If the home is being haunted, move immediately. Don't wait around for anything creepier to happen. If it is haunting a person in the home, move immediately without that person. I know it's horrible, it's selfish, but again, refer back to rule number 1. Rule number 175, never try to resurrect the dead. Don't bury them in a pet cemetery or try to recreate some serum or even use a monkey's paw to wish them back to life. To quote a master of horror, Mr. Stephen King, sometimes dead is better. Rule number 266, do not ever read a children's book that you do not remember purchasing or borrowing, especially if it's a bit terrifying. Please refer to the Babadook. Rule number 343, if you ever pass a child or a group of children that seem to have an odd obsession towards corn, leave now. Rule number 498, when you go and stay at your estranged grandparents' home, make sure they are really your grandparents. Ask for ID, bring a parent. Do something to make sure they are correctly your grandparents. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please refer to the visit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for today. Happy Halloween. If you guys are going out, please be safe. Have a good time. Enjoy the holiday. Watch some scary movies. Like I said, I reviewed Burnt yesterday. If you've not seen it, make sure to go check that out, as well as my review for Carrie. All those links are down here in the description box, as well as the actual written articles of my volumes of written rules. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Tiranno, and please continue chasing cinema. Rule number 306, if you are ever